and then somebody agriculture can now intercropping. So whilst I do the cocoa, I do the oil palm, then we do the intercrop. We do like banana. So that's where the journey started, and until today, is I don't even get Boko women and Boko youth. They work in the farming sector.
Okay, so Sierra Leone, always people like you say Sierra Leone, the backbone of your economy and agriculture. But you still get young people, the way they look at agriculture, say, no, agriculture, we not for good day. Then they look at and say, will somebody be a farmer that is poor, uneducated, you don't understand. So what you go like for say to us?
When I make some of you go there, let them know say, when they do agriculture, you don't get for be uneducated, you don't get for be poor. Because you build up. And yes, indeed, agriculture is one of the bread basket in Salone. But the youth then, we don't do a digital world, it's accelerated world, all things are quick.
Yeah.
They want to do today, they do tomorrow. And sometimes you invest. Waiting for short-term investment, long-term investment. You get for, go no more today, you plant pepper today, you say let you tomorrow, then you want the maximum profit.
Yeah.
I think that can discourage them because it will take time for let you nurture the agricultural processes for let you will get what you want at the end of the day.
Okay, continue for stay with me. In name na Marie Momo, and one of the awardee from the 50 most influential women, and also now a farmer, the CEO of Universal Access Development Funds. Now they come to Eugene, let you not sit down for long. Then you know say just I don't really use. So before we go to the topic proper, now we'll look at the case between the acting chairman of the All People Congress and the PPIC. Give you an update towards this current status of that particular case they now.
Thank you very much. For Fambo, we probably don't be able to PPIC for the first time. PPIC is now Political Parties Regulation Commission, and then a creation of the 1991 Constitutional Section, Act number 6 of 1991, where Section 4 and Section 34 of that instrument and creates a commission. And then we key mandates as a commission for regulate, supervise, and monitor the affairs of political parties. And then over the years, we don't ensure say we don't live up to that mandate. And then at PPIC, we not get big or small party, or whether financially brilliant or not. We give a level playing field for all political parties for operate because we key maintain our objectivity and fairness. So they give a level playing field and give a safe space for every political party. And now to your question, and yes, the commission, a member of the People's Congress can take the commission to court. Now, if you can recall, in February, the People's Congress executive term elapsed. So, for that reason, we received petitions from members of the party. With one party member, the Honorable Anani and they raised a concern about the lifespan of the executive. So, the commission being held an hearing and where we listen to it, the Honorable Major put forward. So, in then discussion, and they bring up a concern, say, well, make them form an interim body we will mind the affairs of the party. And then, so for that reason, as a law-abiding commission, as a commission we believe in law, we look at not just the PPIC, but also the All People's Congress and Constitution. And the Constitution not talk about anything about an interim body. What it talk about, it talks say when the lifespan, the only salary they will dissolve the executive are the NDC. And the party of women and National Development Conference. Same way, so in order that the APC Constitution say in an event the executive elapse for extended by 6 months.
Or if somebody died.
Yes. So now we look at all areas and then as a commission, like I said earlier, we believe in law. We look at Article 5 of the People's Congress and Constitution. We talk about supremacy.
Okay.
Where in this case, supremacy are in two aspects. We one for the members then within the party, and supremacy the other. And we look at other statutory instruments and where they are above the All People's Congress and Constitution. We one at the Constitution of Sierra Leone, Act number 6 of 1991, and the Political Parties Act number 25 of 2022. So they're statutory instruments, and they definitely they are above the People's Congress. So for that reason, we invoke section 39.5 of the PPRC
So
Act. We talk about
39.5
talks say that an event a political party, the executive elapse, they can extend the lifespan not more than 6 months. So for that reason, we invoke section 39.5 to extend the lifespan of the executive. So in February, we give a directive to the party to extend the lifespan of the executive. And in an event again, that 6 months elapse, the party now, the executive will take the party to the NDC. Then the further directive say the leadership of parliament of the All People's Congress will man the affairs of the party with one honorable from every region will man the affairs of the party to the NDC. So that will be the directive. So again, this the extension, the end next month, August the 18th. So they receive a complaint, or I'll say court, and they take the party, the PPRC to court, a member of the party. We inside the concern, they want for hold on to the party until they go to the NDC. So we receive an invitation, and the matter there now, and then I'm not going to deliberate much on the matter there, because and say people know law, say they call it contempt also, they say contempt, so I'm not talking much on the matter. So now that stage within in relation to the extension of the executive of the People's Congress.
Okay, so now don't look at because you don't reach that level, you don't go disclose anything. But the matter ongoing, the PPRC don't take action. So when we expect a final ruling?
Well, it's not court business. I know can be time.
Okay.
So in a business, not court for doing it. If I this what it talks of, I'm not supposed to. But I mean,
no, you don't go in depth of the matter. Yeah, I know, right? So exactly. Yes. So now, the APC, we understand that the APC conducts an elections during the weekends.
Yes.
So briefly, just tell me, waiting be the outcome.
Well, the commission will deploy staff them across the country on Friday, on the 24th of July.
So now deploy staff there across the country.
Deploy staff on Friday for monitor the constituency election of the People's Congress on Saturday. That's therefore with fulfillment of section 35 and 2. We talk about following democratic principles and also the All People's Congress Constitution and the rules and regulations. So the commission will deploy staff then. Commission as them as well as chairman for monitor the constituency election of the All People's Congress, and we mandate for that election and for monitor the process. Because we as a regulative body now responsibility for ensure say political parties them we follow democratic principles and give a level playing field for all the members. So we need it for monitor that process there. And then so far generally the process been peaceful, will be relatively peaceful, the constituency election.
Across the country?
Yeah, save for one or two issues then they come out, but again some of the issues and they not be stop the process of that election. The way one therefore do it list. Some people say they don't register as a candidate for take part in our election day. But when they tell me they don't see their name on the list. Same also the delegates are supposed to vote on that election day. When they publish a list and they don't see their name on it because say the ward and then you form the electoral college. You want to win at the ward election and then they go vote for the constituency. So we get issues that may happen around. So again, the IMC and then the proactive that so they get representative from the district level to the national. So the regional IMC heads and they try for solve them problems and they for sure say them people and then they take part in the election. So and also we get issue for the issue of this registration again. Some people give people for let they register for them. But again, this again will be a lessons learned, especially with the members of the party. When you want to take part in an election, we give somebody say register for me. You have to go and take up the responsibility and register for yourself. So that kind of problem they will happen where they will get some small channels and then centers. And they again, stakeholders and also at the party, they come around, we create some small tension where say politics is all about interest. And then when intent is to reach, then stakeholders they circulate for sure and try to protect their own interest. But again, the police they'll be really proactive. I will still plenty thank you to the police. And then they'll be proactive for ensure say they keep the peace. And then various centers and they will be experienced then kind of most them. and be able to calm the situation down. Then also we've been experiencing some small violence, but like I say, the police will be in charge, and some of them violence and
so some are experiencing violence.
Well, it cuts across all over the country. Well, not to like violence, we get for result to see the process stop. In fact, then now like I was saying, I like a disagreement.
So you rightly say across the country.
Yeah, well,
no sign
across,
day.
When I mean across the country, well, for every constituency, for every district, like we get one with Chamot Gori, not missing all the centers across the country happen. When I mean across the country, for every district, you must get one. Because again, you don't get an election 100% perfect. Even when you look at other advanced democracies, when they do the election, like the America, they get violence. But again, I know not to anything when they stop the process. Again, and they end up solving problems and they let the process be continued.
So the incident will happen at Moyanda during the counting. No, not aware of that.
Because
the incident at Moyanda was somebody here. We now the chairperson for the southern region. I asked him about that. He states during the counting, then gets for go to violence and even fire a gunshot. We stop the counting.
Well, we like not get
any official complaint.
So now again, the security sector are responsible for the aspect of them.
Yeah, no say that is security.
And again, as a commission, we can work with them institution and they for knowing the issue and waiting to them.
So for now, we not get any report from Moyamba say they not concern Moyamba the election.
Well, the issue of counting or issue of overvoting, like now be concerned we come. Okay. But that one we talk about see them. Fire gunshot.
Yeah, just being the instances. I know say PPRC not to the security. Get any security.
But again, we know
provide any security. That now with the police. But just being the instances, it even led to a gunshot where somebody get for wound. So as of now, the PPRC not receive any report. See the election at Moyamba cancelled.
Well, I just take you to how the process can turn. Whenever then political party conducts election, internal democracy. We're not just there for the People's Congress. So the PPRC, they see political parties as institutions, and not just any institutions, but institutions that we functional. So in a case where you don't take part in an election, the rules and regulations of the People's Congress talk say where you don't election we contest, not to we don't contest. We don't contest, within 72 hours after the election, if you get any complaint or any concern, if you send a concern to the party, and you get an organ inside the party, we then call the IECB. When I independent elections complaint, but when that body day, when you look at complaints, so you can PPRC. In fact, if you can't PPRC, they tweak the petition because go first now you party and ensure so you exhaust your organs inside that party day. Again, if you're not satisfied with the outcome of that organ day, then you can come PPRC for further review. So first, after the election, they go first now the party, and there is a possibility that it don't happen in most cases in the IC they solve then the issues in it. But so you can get one or two, you can come back to the commission say that are not satisfied with the outcome of the IECB. So now that's the process. Election you take part 72 hours you send a complaint to the IECB.
Okay, and but before the elections, that take you back.
Yes.
This same concern we don't mention too about voter list, candidate list, and some man they even say I not get the issue, they not address you rightly mentioned say some man they even send person for go register.
Yes.
So when I've been getting complaining before this election, when I be addressed accurately, so where the party they wake out and are satisfied.
Yes, in fact, the All People's Congress we don't put an election for all on the 4th of this month, July.
Okay.
We before that time we don't get lots of complaints, lots of petitions, and we come in. We then petitions and they go for do with like we mentioned earlier. Delegate list and candidate list, and concerns them. Again, as a regulating body, we want to see political parties and unified, but supposed not happen with them.
Exactly.
We've been decided for getting meeting with the leadership of the party and the other organs then we responsible for election. The other organs, I mean, the IECB I mentioned earlier, the IMC, the body responsible for conduct elections within the All People's Congress. So we get a meeting with them on the 2nd of this month, and we furnish them with all them concerns and with all them complaints and they will receive. And we advise them, say with them concerns that we come, even I saying that they go into the election, it will be problem. and then may also can come back in the form of petition. And if the petition they come, then may told us, the commission go rule and way some of the rule in the whole will give, or the directive will give. And for me, they go on, then go we do the elections, and they run with involving an election, couple plenty.
Yeah.
So we get a meeting, and after we'll be advised them. We put out an advice note. They will advise them. So we made extend the election to another week. We from them, I think the 11th. But again, 1 or 2, the parties have been seen. There's been seen need for extend. But again, the other date when we don't put out for the election, so then we get this ECOWAS summit.
Yeah.
And then when we get a meeting at awareness with the leadership of the party, the awareness we advise. Because the election security not the and as at that time the ECOWAS summit we need security. So they may advise them to extend.
I even see the person.
Yes, on the 25th for me to extend the election. So then we listen to me, and during that process the commission will do a hearing. We then complain and they will be coming inside. And I will tell you, we sit on 24 hours we don't sleep. From 10 a morning to 9 the other morning. For look at complaining because we want to see political parties and be together. We don't want to see them be apart. So as a regulator we charge with that responsibility today for ensure say we able to solve them problem maybe they happen with the political party. And one problem will come up now the one from the Honorable Usman and Timbo, where they mentioned the concern from unopposed candidate. Where for in complaining say the All People's Congress Constitution and the rules and regulation not properly address the issue of an unopposed candidate. So for that reason, it becomes to PPRC for make it get a further idea. So we'll be listening to that complaint, and after that we put out some instruction to a directive to the party. We tell them say we give them 72 hours. So as at the time we put out the notice, we give them 72 hours to publish the candidate list them all over the country. Candidate list for do it yes, they do one. Then after then we get for the list to the IMC where the IMC being get for publish their candidates when I'm opposed. I make it if not to all side constituency election happen across the country. So one of them is inside that directive they go tell them say what's the way issues they know conduct constituency election at this area, then they make it hold on until they solve them problem in the end. Therefore do you on this week. Then what election for the A1 or the words and then they get issue. Then other areas again are area then go on oppose. Like for example Wellington. One center in Wellington only get election because all the candidates can go on opposed. So now some of them areas in the constituency election not be happening on Saturday. So and that one of the directives like I say earlier for they hold on to elections then constituency election then now what then we get an issue. So again we'll be given another directive again for may they publish the delegate list then not less than 7 days to the constituency election. So the party, the leadership will comply. And again, I will tell you, the leadership of the People's Congress will work in line with the PPRC for ensure they're able to unify, they're able to solve the issues that will happen within the party.
Yeah, so, but not look at now. Based on what happened during the weekends. So you feel say in all of this dialogue when I go sit down with them, you feel say they really adhere to it on advice?
Well, yeah, the idea, but again, like I said earlier, election will be 100% perfect. But again, then because I did it when so they solve some of them issues and the way Mimi go corner, we are making a constituency 022. We I did it when they call the IMC regional coordinator. When I did it, he solved the issue. But the both parties then, comes and be okay. Then the SL being satisfied with the decision whether they receive and the directive that we get from the IMC and Eastern Region and the coordinator. So that they tell you, see, there are some other issues that the party will solve them, and then like I say, election are the way perfect. So definitely you must get 1 or 2 chamoto will happen, but again, then chamoto.
So you don't even feel say on our efforts. All the negotiation, all the instruction they wanna get go in vain. They go back to the drawing board. Because now the same issues then.
If you go in vain, the constituency election will go.
Yeah, but the same issue
and
they
the
come
success rate
up.
at which they happen, that they tell you, see, wait to put in place, be really fruit. Because based on the percentage where you see the election happen, the constituency election, you would definitely tell you, say, the PPIC will put a lot of effort, not just the PPIC again, but the leadership of the party, the IECB, as well as the IEMC were responsible for conducting elections.
Okay, so in all of this, all the elections, they get another election.
They forget the hero of them.
Of them was Sunday. Okay. We don't compile everything, though at the end of the day, they come back to the PPRC with the same concern, wetin go be the PPRC actions?
But again, we still listen to them. That is not bad one. Petition are the right. When you feel say, but again, not to all the way petition if you say the right for. Because some people can petition, petition, but not to everybody. But again, are you right? Not to me would determine whether you petition petty or not. But are you right? For same concern, if you feel say the process not be favor you or they go against you, are you responsible? You know, right as a member of the party.
So let you can complain.
Yes, and again, like as I say, the ward election to be one of the most difficult. I make you fair not from when the party conducted the ward elections in February until now reaching the legal constituency, because that is the most difficult. And the prayer of the commissioner that like how the constituency election coming well, make all the other processes there.
So why you say that the most difficult?
Yeah, because now the process that we allow the general membership, the ordinary member of the party
take part
for votes. So it can be so chaotic, it can be so rowdy. So I make it one of the most difficult elections when it comes to internal democracy of political parties.
Okay, so continue for stay with you. No can to marry Momo from UG Momo to marry Momo. So now not keep you seated for a very long time. So now I'll look at you being the CEO of Universal Access Development Fund. What are the impact we don't make in our community, especially in the life of women?
Okay, as CEO of the Universal Access Development Fund, first, let we know what's in the
fund. Yeah.
The fund. Universal Access Development Fund, we work with the mobile network operators then, and we work with the national and telecom regulator for make sure say communication reach the rural end of Sierra Leone. Then side them where we dey go work, aside them where the mobile network operators because they make any economic sense to them. They need to go for the investing side, they need to make profit at the end of the day. And so we as a fund, they work in government interest because government your objective and for make sure say communication reach the last person, regardless of your geographical location. So you find out say they work more with the ordinary man, the people that are the rural areas, because now the MMUs they go. We will take like tower some side way get zero signal from where they don't establish them villages or the towns, and then no one day get communication. So now the other side in the weekend we put tower, we will give out telephones, then we will build like community technical centers, we will put computers for people that are able to access internet. So now that we can. So now as we see we don't do for impact to women, we find out say in those communities and where they go now we get women farmers, we get them birth assistants, then we get teachers, we then they're able to communicate. So once we go put them towers then we give them access to every service by giving them smartphones. Yeah, they can able for go on the internet, do research, do marketing, do online marketing and all. So then instead they will feel left out. Like waiting here happen a big town there, we not be able to. So even that village you go pepper, you will able to market them online once you get access to it. So and you find out say a lot of the people that we engage in agriculture and then rural settings now women there. The birth attendants now women there. So we service to reach Boko women.
Yeah, Boko women and men. So let's look at again another issues again with the guys of many women in the struggle for access land. And them barriers they make them they need able for get some finance for able for do the markets them. But waiting are some of these barriers then where you think say for remove for the woman be self-reliant, get land for herself.
Well, unfortunately, we that the Universal Access Development Fund, no the Interland business. But I'm not saying you are aware of the Three Gender Act, where the acquisition of land for women there, and one of the things we did it. So it comes now down to make the women then be aware of what's in the rights or the acquisition of land. Because if you know that one day, you know say nobody not for stop you, not for get land as long as the land available. You get law where they wey dey cover you when you come to that side.
Okay, continue for stay with me. In name na Marie Momo, we are the CEO of development funds, access to development funds. We also get Eugene at the studio with we. We dey go for a short commercial break from we lead sponsors. We in our local commercial bank that they make you the see live, that YouTube, TikTok, and Facebook. Now the first bank we don't help women's voice for let ensure say this program they come on every day. So one for say kudos to local commercial bank. Listener as they get so many good quality service them in terms of banking. Go now and watch the video and ask a question. Already you need for Noble internet banking and also have OP accounts with local commercial bank.
With Rokel Commercial Bank's SIM Copper app, it's fast, safe and reliable.
Tired of standing in the queue? Do all your banking transactions with Rokel SIM Copper without leaving your seat. Fast, safe and easy.
You can download the app from App Store or Play Store.
Star 919 hash with or without internet.
You can send e-copper to any mobile number.
Send and receive money instantly.
Our QR codes, you can take your business digital. Across banks and mobile money accounts in Sierra Leone. Instant payment across Africa.
So, what are you waiting for? Download the SIM Copper app now.
SIM Copper. Banking on the go.
The world over digital. Now that's make Rokel Commercial Bank ready for match up with the world. This is the e-banking department. We get products and services them when you use online. Listen to what my colleague they get to say.
The e-banking department responsible for all the electronic products in the bank. One, the ATM machines where you can get cash easily from. The points of sales when are some small terminal where you can do your transaction, where they do online transactions as well, where you can sit on any side now this world and do transactions. Rokel Commercial Bank e-banking now the solution to all digital transactions now the country.
For work out Boku money, not this time. So inside any local commercial bank today and get you Copper card, your Visa Classic and proprietary card for making transactions easy.
Gonna show you can use the POS and do your transaction easy.
Welcome back. The program at Tea Time live from Women's Voice Online TV. You get to live from our Facebook page and also with TikTok account and with YouTube accounts. Send a question, a contribution. Today we look at two different topics. One get for do with the after the APC election, what's next for the internal party democracy in Sierra Leone, and also from farm to national influencer, and also the journey of Marie Momo of leadership, agriculture, and community development. Are the two topics that I will look at today. Usually from the PPRC, don't take me through a lot of issues. You don't update me on the Asane case with the PPRC. Say the matter they right now are court, and also you don't give me an update concerning the elections of the APC we happen this weekend across the country. Now we will come back to Eugene. Sierra Leone they witness a lot of violence during internal party politics and contest elections. So waiting up the practical things they want to put in place for ensure say these are just signal for say 2028 elections. We get for stand by and put strategy in place for ensure say we not get a violence free elections.
Well, as I can always say, we in commission we believe in the law, in the rule of law, and for that question, the political party and the constitution, and also the PPRC Act safely, where they regulate the activities of political parties. You know that itself is a big instrumental mandate for ensure say political parties and conform to democratic principles and as well as be mindful in their activities and because we get the codes of conduct where the section 39 where we talk say political parties them for use dogs, you they use bad belly word, you they create songs them where they make your company look bad You they go destroying campaign material. You know, and all of them thing and they say the committee the law say first with the one. Continue, we fine. Again, if you see say you hate strong, we suspend, then the ultimate will not the register. And the law say supporters, members, or operative of any political party contravene any of them thing they are so that not the law. So we get laws then the way we will ensure say political parties and activities and be regulated. And again, why you can see again political parties themselves active in their internal democracy and that for take part in an election or just say for register a political party. Okay. Yes, now one of this process. But again, if you be functional as a political party, and one key thing will qualify you for take part in the election, now for constitute the various organs of your party, we mean from the world level onto the national. That's now one of the requirements. I mean, if any political party don't meet that requirement, take pandemic. If you fail not in 2023, political parties have been there, about 3 will not been take part in another election. The way they don't be meeting, they are registered political parties, but again, in the aspect of functionality, they've been flouted, and they don't qualify for take part.
So then political parties don't try for upgrade now.
Yes, sure. Get 1 or 2 years.
The Unity Party,
well, it's fantastic. I mean, the Unity Party, it's fantastic.
So everything they don't get.
Yes, they do everything now. We even gazette them considering the use and regulation as well. I think it's still in at the government. It's still in at the government and gazette. So
they don't qualify now.
Well, they know the process. The process still.
So another school of thought they can say PPRC gets limited powers. Una gets limited powers in all of this for executing. But again, una commission legally they enforce the laws they are una get.
Yes, well, if you find out a couple of months back, you see the action we take against both the APC and the SAPP when they violate. No, if I when they violate Section 39, when I just explained this now. Exactly. So that they tell you say the commission will be proactive. We're not to a fire brigade commission we wait when the fire happen with all over the place with fire engines help put out the fire. We're always proactive. In the case of say we get limited powers, no. Well, before now, yes, we get a limited power. And that will all Act 2002 where people may call me the lap dog. Say when a dog with the back, we know the best. But again, people will not be know so we not be get the power for take action. Okay. Again, the codes of conduct be there. This one when I explain just now. But now be just a gentleman's agreement. That's how they pacify them, say, no, they buy them. Yes. But again, after the 2018 elections, international observers have been coming, other civil society organizations. Yes, but say people are saying we need to forget power. Again, like you say, now facing Sababo, now make no worse. You see some money grab, you see the go so for that reason, we people them bodies and we come together. Say people are saying we need to forget power because and then you look at the political atmosphere being so toxic. And then media from leading political party have been checked. So after that election, we've been get engagement all over the country. We shall meet with all 17 registered political parties at the time because now we're not 18 now. We just don't register one. We're not the Humble Africans Development and Party. So at that time, all 17 registered political parties get engagement with them across the country, and at the end of we get a validated conference. We will have the office hotel. Also, I will look for them, put out recommendations then. So out of that, inside that engagement, we get about 42 to 43, and they end up come up with 37 when we go parliament. At the end of the day, we get this new act now when PPI side. So in terms of we get limited power in the area of regulation, no. If I don't get more, now we get more trained. And I make you notice. You don't notice the political, the environment looks safe. It looks serene. Because law day. And an event any of them
find it
and if I say not less than 100,000. So they find you based on the magnitude of your offense. Now make when you look at the SAPP, you will find them 150,000 way for the APC. The crime they may commit may not be the same, but the APC may get 120, the SAPP they may get 150. Reason being that now the party within governance and like you say much is expected from them. So for that reason we give 150.
But I saw the act say.
Yes, it said not less than 100,000. So they tell you say based on the magnitude of your offense, and so we define you.
Okay. But the act not states a specific amount.
Not less than 100,000.
So why una choose for the APC 120 than the
na make as
150.
based on the magnitude of your offence. This na the party wey dem government. So for that reason, we be decide for 150. Because
so now
much,
30,000.
yes,
So
much,
they will
yes,
change.
because much is expected. And then they are governance. So,
Yeah.
So they asking not less than 100,000. So they lost the laws and so anybody will tell you say we are limited in the area of regulation. No. I mean, you guys they enjoy the traditional
In my
media.
opinion,
You sell
if
them.
I want to have to 200,000.
Yeah, well, the political party. They
Yeah,
see you.
because one for see peace in this country.
No, but
because
we-
the higher the money they go, then go maintain.
No, but again, we the try.
Because with democracy, not a young one again.
You see the space
Yeah.
now. You said they enjoy the space. You know, they
Yes.
see again before now. You will see lots of talk, and it will cost.
So,
you
but
company,
before
you know.
they go into 2028 election, let go 200 million, please. I think we need for review again. Now, the internal party and democracy is a constitutional requirement. But why should the ordinary Sierra Leonean be concerned and care about how political parties then they conduct in national elections?
Well, political parties. The moment you see you are registered a political party, not to be private property anymore. A property will belong to the public. Now, when you come show interest, see you are registered, you move. Because a movement first before ever you transform into political party. One of the requirements with the Gazette, at the end of it, bring all the necessary requirements for register. With the Gazette, constitution and the rules and regulation. Then at the government Gazette. That means people for go see within the inside this party, within the constitution and within the rules and regulation. And if citizens are not okay, then they can come to the commission. So anything we go for with political party in the interest of the public. Because now people get them. Again, section 35 of the constitution will talk say give a political party them a mandate where you say for design program of national character. And educate people on issues and we get for good and development and as well as democracy. So for that reason, then get a responsibility and that's good for do with people and that's good for get the interest of people because then it's good for do the citizens and the citizens their interest and concern. So for that reason, it's every responsible for every citizen of the country for know waiting to happen inside political party, inside all political parties in the country, all 18 registered political parties.
Okay, now look at the APC elections. There are some positive stripes that will happen based on our advice.
Yes.
Yeah. Done with other political parties then. Waiting other political parties then for land from the APC elections.
Well, well, I would say in most cases when political parties get together in the elections, the one key to they always determine and made abide to democratic principles. You know, not to just the People's Congress or their own internal election. The SNP just conclude their own. The C4C don't do their own. The NGC, well, let me say Mr. but they don't go court, and that matter will not talk about it now. They get consent to the court, so they make court now. So again, they don't make progress. Political parties don't make progress. If you watch before now, when the SLP people they do the election, now it can be where they gonna now half or say you the supporting sports you can't now be any. You know, so that be the election and when they know they count by that open system where if I will get to a situation where we go monitor where the morning when the man and the woman they go vote with the picking them the parent give the instructions so we go to the center and then who sat in and don't have to go to Napo. But when they go to the center now for go vote, the picking and the mama they move. So that may cause a lot of problems in that center the way the election may get for stop. You know, but again, you don't see internal democracy don't make progress. SIP for the own election, when instead of me get a CLI card, a card will get a unique number. You know, every member will go vote if I get that card day. So to the APC, there's get a unique QR code. When that QR code, when you scan and the detail of that person, they all they show. So that they tell you say they're not in make progress in the internal democracy of political party. And kudos to them because now in a democracy. You know, so and as a regulated body, we've always did for ensure say we protect not just the interests of them, the leadership, but also the ordinary member and the political party.
So at the council you are Mary Momo. So many struggles, and many challenges. But I want to specify the key challenge where women farmers then they face. And what do you face a government, whose policy will government for put in place for ensure say they address the challenges there. Women farmers in the face.
Women farmers in the
where we dey face boku challenges. The first and key na access to funding. You know, they talk about agriculture, you know, talk about money.
Exactly.
You know, just possible. And if we want let more women then get into the agricultural space, access to funding na the key, because we know they in mechanized farming, and so each step in the agricultural process, from nursery to outplanting. In fact, before the nursery, from the brushing of the trees to outplanting, na money. So if you don't get that finance for pay for labor for them different and steps, then you virtually not go participate in the agriculture space. You go just be a worker. But if you want able for stand out like a woman farmer, access to funding na the first time, because we need that money there for pay workman them. In fact, the new style stuff now, you dey pay them and it's a feeding. So you dey pay, then you feed them. So imagine, so thinking they make one like you want say, no, I know they feed person this year, I know they feed, but you know where you do that. Because when you do that, then you just go work small, then they go, they say, then they go look for, and you want for keeping them there for letting them do the job. So access to fund are the most important thing.
Okay, so now look at technology. How technology will help for transform agriculture and create jobs for young people?
Okay. Well, we know the space holding now, the digital space. They make, like, we the two work they already they do, the technology and farming. It just then just the interplay, because now we find out, say, we don't get a lot of online shopping. You can advertise your product online. You can sell online. I don't know when last me don't go na market for buy fish, because I get the fisherman in our Waterloo don't take on the digital space from when they get the fish, when they go smoke them, when they package, and then they take you through. And when they don't, they show you, they say, this you don't get, you want, I say yes I want. Then they package and they bring in our office. And I know that they do that for so many other women. So that innovation it also will take into in the agriculture sector. You get the one that we can send a parboiled rice I want. You process your parboiled rice, you can able to put them store. You market them in the digital space.
So now take me through your journey for become one of the most influential women in Salem.
Well, like I said, you can then you little corner, you feel the way you they do. Nobody know they see, nobody know they hear it. And again, like I say earlier, I'm really humble, but at the same time, I feel good that in that way little corner way we they feel say we they walk, nobody know they see, nobody know they hear it. Somebody somewhere they watch, then they see, and the impact way we they create, so we women them. Because where we they go, so they put the infrastructure, the tower there, where they give out smartphones, and they make sure say most of the beneficiaries now woman them, because waiting the woman there now then for one smartphone then go do thing where they're not supposed to do, one green smartphone. So once we give the teachers, because you get in community that we can get then teachers, and then can they away until you bring the technology can to them, you bring the innovation can to them. And so basically now that we do, they take the innovation in the name of them, will they expand the digital space to them. Now then your own geographical location, and we don't act say communication for go to the person regardless of their geographical location. So whether you did a Kabbalah be in the hill, you did Kailaun towards the border of communication for good, and where it good now the women more the benefit, because now they're not able to come by phones then. So we can make sure if they give out the phones, and with priority can be women and the girl child.
So as a leader, waiting would be your lessons them way. What are the lessons that we don't learn, where you don't feel saying I shape you for make you able to succeed over the years and up to date?
Over the years, I don't learn that because you fail first try no mean say you no go succeed. Because when I start with agriculture, I don't do in farming for over 11 years, but I really begin for breakthrough in the last 2 years. And as you where you persist, the new ideas then they come. Because when we start, I just start with the oil palm. Then we go there, I begin think of cocoa. Then we go now, I begin think of fish farming. You know, Then as you go, I begin say, okay, well this year I know they do IVS, I know they do swamp farming. Wait till I get for doing this swamp farm, one plant pepper. And so I prepare the land now for see. Then I begin know which kind of pepper go good in this soil. And so, it takes a lot because the idea we get most rural women they not get them. I don't know, say I know they go put pepper seed no more and they work with agriculture, the extension worker. They do I wanna go look this way for me. I want grow habanero pepper now. I just say it will come more fine for me if I do am. Wait till I get for do with the soil. So it takes passion. You get forget passion for agriculture, and you get for no. You also want say you want for use agriculture as a means for create wealth for yourself. You not just want for doing because you enjoy for doing. Once you don't get into there, you get passion for and you like for doing. You want for create as a means for generate some kind of income for yourself. It will work fine. And not one time you will do it because you don't make profits, you left. So say they do it 5-6 times, so make profits. Exactly. And that's some money, but they do it 1 10 to 10, they left. But you fail for realizing you don't invest money in the first year, you don't brush, the second year you don't do so it continues. And they get to a point now, you just they work now for make profit.
So what will be your advice to women they want to go into farming?
Women they want to go into farming. First of all, know what you want to do. Not so we grow habanero this day and make money. That I can say, I make money or I sell the 1 bag pepper now this because they are run good. Because the soil where I get something not so you get what you want go. So you study, know first what you want, then study the soil, make agriculture help you, the extension workers within your area, let them help you for know if the soil where you get good for what you want for plants, because that at the beginning. Then you go through the process. Make sure say you go by the guide. You not miss the planting time. Because on taking day with sometimes they tell where for plant, they tell you they go plant. And if you do that, the yield you get the low. So it takes a lot of studies for let you able for succeed.
Exactly. So as we wrap up now, I dey count to Eugene for make you go say your final word. And finally, what are some of the reforms then? What are the reforms and improvements and where you go look for seen as especially among political party, the system them we go strengthen with democracy and public confidence?
Well, one thing therefore go back to the leadership of the political party also, because in most cases, people, supporters and members of the party also, they see their leadership them as well as gods. Most time waiting the leadership can tell them, say take to the street, take acts or left, then they do them. So one first, the change for start to follow with the leadership of the party they are, because how they conform themselves, and so the members that will conform. So as a regulatory body, we to go and see now for get a space where safe, not for just political parties, but as well for citizens and the community. Because when the democratic space safe, then democracy will thrive. So, but in the case we get also get boost and all, people will always they panic or they always they get tension. See, anytime when elections they come about, we not get for just with the national election, but inter-party election, we see lots of you. So as a regulated body, we pray and foresee that the democratic space is be free and safe, and we as a regulatory body will ensure say that we achieve it, because political party, like I said, they get a responsibility not to just to themselves, but also to the citizens. So because of that great responsibility and that great mandate, it behoves them for make them behave themselves, in an example manner, we go make the democracy go before or be more advanced, as compared to other advanced democracies around the world. Okay,
thank you very much. Your name is Eugene Momo from the PPRC. Thank you so much for where you take your time and join me today in our Women's Voice Online TV. And I can't tell Marie Momo. I don't even call this on the back. You just want to get this phone from Eugene Momo to Marie Momo. So winning the 50 most influential award, now a great achievement. Every woman want to become an influential, especially when it comes to woman though. We want to forget all the awards then. So how what we will see after this award we don't win? We will see something differently, or how we describe the whole process of the award? Because a lot of people in the end that they talk say, "Hey, now the woman they are no more." Well, we so what do you get for saying?
Well, the award first. This, by the grace of God, now the second time we had to get this award, and I want first to tell Papa God thank you, because, like you said, so there are so many women, but then for make somebody see what you they do, and God favor you and they pick you out, it's a great blessing. But then after the award, I think within that they do, there wouldn't be too much of a difference, because we don't they do well, and so it will just take every year after year we they look at progress in one thing, progress in the other, but we'll put more effort into bringing more women into the agricultural sector, and in the ICT sector we don't encourage more young girls, and saying that there's space, that the digital world they do. So for me, from the years where we start to waiting at the scene now, there are more women aggressive wanting to get into the technological space.
Okay, so 5 years from now, waiting at some of the legacy we go on for left again.
Well, amazing. The agency we at the head right now, the Universal Access Development Fund, when we take over, we no structure normally. So meaning we be get boku gaps in a salon. We no get communication at all. By the grace of God, by the end of this year, at least we go down get 11 towers we will erect by the country, and also inside Freetown, because Freetown not to salon are there far end areas they will not say with people and they struggle for communication, and that get able for cover over 200,000 people. When once we get all the 11 towers and a 4G technology we get for Guinea. So waiting that they go mean women they will get access to communication, then go able to go on the internet and promote them products within the harvest or within the grow. But then of course it needs training, and that's where we get organizations like DSTI, where they go they go out, they train young people how to use the technology. So a lot there between the two, the UADF and the farming.
Okay, thank you very much, Marie Momo, for joining me today in the studio. Well, Fambulena so tea time going today. We will exhaust all the topic and all the questions. Then we want to tell we guests Eugene and Marie Momo. Thank you so much for all that. When they make today, what they call.
Have you seen once in Mr. and Mrs. Momo?
You are like I will be. So the moment they have to tell that, thank you so much on behalf of the team for Women's Voice Online TV. We appreciate una for una kanaya. Feel free anytime una want come and contact me. Well, tea time. That's what we're in today's tea time. Thanks to producer Patricia Kaba and also the woman behind the computer where they make una they see in all the social media platform, the Success Peacock, and also we get the operators and the technical team and the entire production team. And I thank you so much. And don't forget the Women's Voice Online TV with newspaper they out today. Now the paper this week come out. Go to the post office and get the copy of Women's Voice Online TV. And a full package, and with the couch also the photo studio for able for give and very nice pictures so we woman them, because we want to see woman them pictures then featured in our magazines, newspaper. We want to see professional pictures then, because the picture the way they see of influential woman they have there, we not like them at all. So now that's make we get for open the photo studios and get a minimal cost for women, a higher cost for men, So usually I go to and say a higher cost for men and minimal cost for women. So that day we try for do in the next 2 to 3 months we will get to a studio where we go can snap the woman there. We want any picture where they put out there for woman. Picture can make you win election self.
Yes.
So man, as you see picture, so you see you height, you see you how you present it and at the picture, you say, this woman I vote for her. So the picture can make back they not vote for you. So we want to provide a service for all the women then across Sierra Leone. So tea time is over for today. May you be the program canton. My name is Femi Koka. Tanta. Bye bye.
Hi, please tune in to Women's Voice Online TV for your news, entertainment, and remember, it's the only online TV that focuses on women and girls. Stay tuned, always.
Women's Voice Online TV.
You dey watch Women's Voice Online TV, ensure say every day you stay clue to the fine program them where they put every day.
Not to all success story easy, and not to all struggle self-visible. But for Boku woman and girl picking them, the journey is full up with Boku strength and sacrifice them. Now that make this platform they exist for talk about things like this, for share real life experience them, for celebrate achievements them, and also for address certain challenges them where woman and girl picking them they face. Because for protect the cause of woman and girl picking them means say you for team up stronger one with them, you for listen to them, and you for also support them growth.
Women's Voice Online TV.
Watch Women's Voice Online every day and be part and parcel of this journey in the life of women.
Be you man or woman, tune in to Women's Voice Online TV.
Sometimes the day you they do something, but we for go viral, you know they go. When a good thing, where you come to woman, then go admire you and then go emulate you. But you know they be. But now that we get this online, I think say it will go far and wild, so that the other woman then go see the importance.